Hello everyone, my name is KoochiWoochi and welcome back to another episode of The Wolf Among Us.
I did as
So
well
in
as
the
I
last
could
one,
to take out the buckshot, but there's still some
everyone got
shards
shot
left
and
embedded in
died,
your
essentially.
shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
He's a bit of a beefcake, isn't he? I'm surprised Snow's not on that, like a
more fights.
fly around ship. Surely there's a
hard.
better thing for it.
Try and get some rest.
How's
everyone else?
How are they doing?
They
I can't concentrate on
They're
this.
fine.
Maybe Bigby should
I
work
had
in the
everyone that
pudding
got
and pie.
wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
He's a voice actor of
The Titans,
Sister
Bigby.
Marie for me,
They'll be
Yorkshire.
fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more
Too
chicken.
bad.
Taking it easy's not really
Or
my
chicken.
thing, Doc.
Well, whatever your thing is, try and make it work better for you next time.
I like this doctor. He's sassy.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
I like how he's just standing there like, wait. Snow's
So,
into that.
To recap,
Is he getting
Crane
dressed?
watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan. Currently. But I don't know.
There's
Any
no
other
other
leads?
leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane
That's
sent
money.
them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it?
No.
Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women?
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes?
Ow!
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Why doesn't everyone else help him with the
Thanks
mirror?
for
Why did you just let
tonight,
Buffkin do
by
it?
the way. That could have gone really terribly.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to offend you, but after tonight,
Sure.
it's just... When stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home.
Isn't that a
And
good thing,
I've
though?
heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong.
Bit of entertainment, isn't it?
Because it gives you an excuse to just, stop pretending.
Why
Why
bring it
even
up?
bring this up?
I guess it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. Really, does it?
Hey, guys?
Because it's not as though Bigby's
We have
going
a
around
problem.
causing this shit.
What is it?
It just
I can't
happens and
finish
then
the
we
mirror.
fix it.
It's missing a piece.
I mean, if he didn't enjoy his job,
What do you mean?
then you'd all be
missing
in
a
shit
piece?
street.
Yes,
Crane must have eaten it.
Crane must have taken a
I mean,
shot
really.
with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
It's fine. It's
The
fine.
mirror
Buffkin.
can't
Well, whatever you
work
know.
unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what? Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself?
She's getting angry over
have no
something that you
idea
can't
how long
control.
that will take.
It's fine. We'll just find
Just
another
gonna have
way.
to do this the hard way.
Just chill. I hate it when people do that.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend
I'll
on
find
the mirror.
McCrane myself. It
Forget
shouldn't be
it.
hard.
I'll find him myself.
How? We don't know where he went. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know that
Never mind that. Come help me look.
Should we not talk to Buffkin a bit more? Aw, he's creepy, but he's cute at the same time.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the
It's just his
telephone before
eyes
he
that are
left.
creepy.
He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
You didn't see anything,
you see anything else?
did you?
No, not especially.
It's not your
Look,
fault. It's fine. It's not.
The whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's so sad. He blamed himself. I'm gonna exit.
I'll just
Imagine that, like,
see
why
if I
didn't you
can
stop
do
him?
anything about this.
You do that.
It'll be fine. We'll find some other way. We'll find some other way. I'm sure there's something in here. Couldn't Bigby smell it? Papers everywhere. Oh, that's the key to the thing.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there.
I
want
think I
to
fucking
know.
showed you, didn't I?
Need to know.
Crane was,
I showed you the
paying
picture.
Lily to live out a fantasy.
I actually showed you a fucking evidence.
Together. Forgive me if I spare
Unless-
the details.
Unless the game
thinking
thinks that you
back.
wouldn't be that evil to
Replaying moments
show her the
in
picture.
my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Don't worry, Snow. We'll get him.
But it's
Come
not
on,
the
let's
times though. Like she's just been around him and he's just kind of, you know, been thinking of her in that way. What? Mr. Crane, you said you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention you already promised me that you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together, Mr. Toad. He has a way with words, Mr. Toad. He really does. Dear Mr. Ichabod Crane, I'm writing to ask you again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment and Pinocchio... Oh, so Pinocchio's in here. Says his skin is splintering. I don't know what this means, but I assume it's something gross and I'd really like it if you'd fix the air that we'd like we asked you 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a fan in the meantime. Sincerely, Boy Blue. I don't know who Boy Blue is, but I've heard of him. But I don't know what his, fable is or his story is. Ichabod Crane, are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit that I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Best, Wayland Smith.
Did Crane
so-
ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Okay. I suppose if the farm is literally like a farm after you've lived kind of in a luxury lifestyle, I suppose that would be pretty horrible. Ooh. He's so proud of himself. I was like, I did that. I just did that without breaking it as well.
There's a page
The
here
ring
that was
is-
torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at
Read
least.
it. He
Every
tore it really
magical
badly
item not
though.
retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me,
He did.
Buffkin!
He did.
and I'm hung
He
up.
mentioned
I'm
it to
sorry.
me. See, this is
He
why
said the
it's a little
meeting
bit
at 2
more.
a.m. tonight.
What's going on?
Like the
Is mirror
responses
fixed
aren't
yet?
as, you know.
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
No,
no.
it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
What do you know?
Yeah, I
about
must admit, we're in a
Crane?
bit of a pickle.
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
That's not really knowing though,
Know
is
that
it?
Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I need
Alright,
to
don't
put
do this.
you in charge in the first place.
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you are chosen to run this office. Who
Neither
elected
are
you to
you.
make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially
Snow
is
can
not
handle it. I don't know why.
officially.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
I doubt that, Bluebeard. I highly doubt that, to be fair with you.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
2 a.m.
No problem.
Piece of
We'll do
cake.
this.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was, and I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
Look, chances
Can I
are
do
I'll
both?
have to swing by both anyway.
No,
so-
chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock! I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You
I
just
said positive.
can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence.
Sure, go ahead. All
Fine,
the
I
help that
don't
we can
care.
get.
Just go ahead.
We can't just let Bluebeard run amok in Crane's place.
Ha!
He's after something. I just don't know what it is.
Why did you just do that
We
stupid
have
laugh
to
for?
find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you
I
going
pretty much agree with
anywhere
that.
unsupervised.
He is a
He's
prick.
up to something. I
But
don't
this
know
might
what
work.
it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Why is Snow just condescending against everyone though? I don't understand. Like, I know Bluebeard's been a prick, but aren't we all trying to, like, you know, make amends and do all that good stuff? Okay, so where did I go last time? I think I went to Crane's apartment. So
I'd love
I'm
to join
going to
you,
go
but there's some
to.
business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy.
Because you end up at Holly's bar anyway, regardless of what you do. So I'm going to go to Dee's office
Dee and
because I
Dum
haven't
must
been there
know where
yet.
he is. I should go to their office first.
It's pretty cool that, like,
And
there
I'll
are
go to Crane's
replayable
apartment.
bits
I'll look up their address.
that you actually can't. You have to play again to see them. I mean, like I said, some of the replies are based on past conversations that you probably haven't had. Like, the whole thing was showing Snow that picture and she's like, well, what did he do? And it's like, well, I can show you. So that's kind of one thing. But it's good to see that, like, you know, not saving Prince Lawrence, there's a whole section that you kind of didn't see.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me. I've, seen you around, but you may have forgotten.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
Oh, he's
I think I've
Flycatcher.
lost count.
Not
But
so
you know,
yes.
Crane, let me go recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal. So,
It is.
what brings you here? I mean, can I help you with anything? Are you here to see one of the brothers? Dee or Dum?
You seen
I'm missing
Crane around?
Crane.
Not around here. I saw him leave the Woodlands earlier, but I'm not supposed to bother him. I don't really think he likes me. It's
Oh,
been,
I don't think he likes
quiet
anyone
night so
except
far.
Snow.
I think the twins are out, probably working on a case. Sometimes I don't see them for days.
Fantastic. I could
They
look
gave
in
me
their
the
office.
job after Crane told me to get lost. He said I was just in the way.
Where's their
With
office?
Oh, right this way. I was going there next anyway. I can let you in if you want. You can wait for them there.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll wait for
thanks.
them.
No problem.
Wait.
I'm gonna have to take a look around.
Well, I guess that would be okay.
I wasn't really asking for permission.
Right. You're the
Oh, I feel
sheriff.
bad for Flycatcher. I feel
just
like he's one of
don't
these
get in
people that are
trouble,
like really
I'm sure it's
introverted
fine.
and just can't speak.
I mean, they never
I won't
told
get you in
me
trouble.
not
It's
to let
fine.
you in.
Don't worry. I won't get you in trouble, alright?
Why did you do that? It's hard. And he's the janitor and you just lied. You know, you're a prick, Bigby. You're all pricks in this game. Okay, so what's this? It's a box
You know
with a
about this?
key and cigars.
No.
Dear Brother D, I think we should get ourselves a dog. Sincerely, Brother Dum. He actually mailed this?
They do
was
have
gonna
their
say.
quirks.
Why do you think they do it if
This
they were
is
sitting
pointless.
opposite each other? I creepy people. I don't
Dear
like them.
Brother Dum, I hate dogs and you know it. Sincerely, Brother D. Couple of freaks.
I know these guys can come off abrasive at times, but they aren't so bad once you get to know them. And they really care about helping people.
No, they don't. They
Kind
don't
of
give a
loud at
shit.
times.
Don't be naive.
Do you really think they're helping people?
That's what they do. They're
No,
detectives.
they don't.
Anyone can come in here with a problem and they'll do their best to fix it. The way Dee
For a
explains
price,
it, it's
probably.
like if someone lost their cat, well, they could hire them to, you know, track it down. Or like sometimes they get packages for people. They can be like couriers, you know?
For who?
All kinds. Come to think of it, I don't really know where they keep them. Anyways, I'm just saying, you just don't know.
So they
them
keep
like
the
I do.
packages that people.
Sure, Flycatcher.
Yeah, you think that to yourself. I mean, I suppose if they've employed you, then that's something good, and I can understand why you'd like them. But at the same time, they are complete pricks. Don't touch it. Take one. It's the lollipops. They look a lot smaller when they put them in their mouths, but then again, they do have rather large heads. So, okay, what do we got here?
Let's see if they got a file on Crane.
Oh, they've got one on beauty. Let's see how much debt she's in.
This is
Georgie
worse
has
than I
interest.
thought.
Wait till CM gives go ahead. Put
Shit.
squeeze. What's put squeeze? So she's in a lot of debt. So essentially, see, they're not good people because essentially saying that she should prostitute herself out, isn't she?
Detective Brannigan.
Fall asleep
Keep
for
an
several
eye
hours.
on
Keep
her.
an eye on her. We never see her again though, do we? We don't, do we? See, that's the thing what I was saying about, you know, like they've planned the episodes out. Did they plan to have Brannigan more involved in the story and they just didn't get to it? Cinderella. Where's Cindy Bean? Vacation, apparently Crispin says somewhere in Europe. See, we never see Cinderella, so why would there be a thing for her there? Did they plan to have her in? And just didn't have the time or the resources, or just thought, well, we'll, you know, not do it.
Crane
Stole a photo
hired
from
them to
Kane
look
Lovely,
for a
find it
photo.
at all costs,
So
it's the
that's why
job.
they were at her apartment. And the woodsman's place.
For that photograph.
See,
And then lastly,
I knew you
Crane.
wouldn't find anything of interest, anyways.
I didn't get
They're
to see Crane.
detectives, like I said.
I haven't found
Not
anything
yet.
yet.
I'm just saying.
Look, just trust me on
Stop
this.
saying.
Tweedledee and Dumb are not nice. They're not helping anyone.
Well, they helped me.
Okay, great. They helped you. That's one person. Now, please, just let me concentrate here.
They're making lives hard for other people.
Ichabod Crane. He owes the crooked man money. Shit. How was he
Comprising
planning to pay
photo.
this all back? Request for property acquisition. Further details filed under donkey skin. Why did he want it back so badly?
Find anything?
What was that
What
picture?
I need.
What if you're wrong about them?
I'm not wrong about them,
I'm
right,
not.
Becca?
They're misunderstood, sure, but that doesn't mean everything
No, they're
people
not.
say about them is true. I mean, you know, like when I think about it, you guys aren't that different. You
I'm
help people,
shook. I'm
they
actually
help people.
shook. They're nothing like
One
me.
thing straight. They are nothing like me.
Bigby?
Shit. There's
Like,
something
Bigby just
here.
killed
I
people.
know there is. There
These
has to
guys make lives just like
Why would
stressful
there
and
be
hell.
anything to
Because
it?
they're lying to you, okay, Flycatcher? That's why. They aren't detectives. They're somehow involved in the murders, Flycatcher. 2 Fables are dead.
Bigby, what happened to your...
You want to know what this is? This is them showing up to Lily's funeral with fucking shotguns.
I'm
Like the
I'm
hat in the
sorry, I'm sorry.
background.
I didn't know.
I know you like them, but they're not.
Flycatcher, I know you like them, but they're a part of whatever's happening here. They're bad guys. I didn't mean to.
I don't think that was
There's a
that
door
bad, to be
behind this
honest.
file cabinet.
I could imagine the other
know
responses
what
would have
they
been
keep
like
back
pretty
here,
savage, but this
It
one
might be
wasn't
what you're
bad.
looking for.
I can understand why he likes them, because they gave him a job, but at the
Well, that
same
key you found
time,
should work.
they're pricks. They step so silently, so quiet. Ooh. They have a basement thing.
Wow.
I'm guessing you've never been here before then. Mountain blend coffee. Drug. What's it called? A drug measurer? That's the one. Or a scale. You could call it a scale. I mean,
Hold for
I wouldn't know what that is.
BCW.
Oh, it's BCW. Oh, it's a
What are you
mushroom.
looking for exactly? Maybe I can help.
Anything about Crane, or the witch he was using. Something.
The scales. Yeah, scales thing. Yes, that's what they're for. But they're probably for measuring out drugs, I'd imagine. Or could be for like the witches.
Crooked man?
delivered to the crooked man.
For your collection.
Oh, that's pretty.
What is
Kind
that?
of. No, it's not. It's
No
gross.
idea. Pretty sure it's something they aren't supposed to have. This isn't the witch, though.
Why do I keep looking at the scales? There's nothing on them. Ah.
JD.
JD. Jack Daniels?
A book. This doesn't really tell us much.
Why would we look at it then? Who's JD? Who's got the JD initials?
Sure.
Jack Horn? No, Jack Horn is a H, not a D.
What is
Ooh.
this stuff?
Fantastic conversation, Flycatcher.
I'm sorry, I know I'm late. I'll get it to you soon. Ichabod Crane.
Here we go.
Who was
I
this
thought it would be the most
anointed?
likely coloured thing in
Crooked
the
man.
place.
Care of the Lucky Pawn. Do you know what that is?
well, on all my other decisions, I've taken it, so of course I'm going to pocket it. You can never have too much money, and considering like everyone's, I guess,
Is that
sort
what we
of
needed?
I don't think so, but
bad things that
interesting.
happen in their lives is because they've
There's
not got
more
enough
going
money.
on here.
Then having a lot of
Still
money is a
need to
good
find
idea
that
to do.
witch, though.
Okay, so this one. Package ASAP.
Hey, Bigby,
Hmm.
do you think, after all this, do you think I could come back to the Woodlands? Since
imagine
Crane let me
so.
go. I mean, I can still work here, but I don't think I want to now.
Well, Crane is gone now. I can't see why he couldn't come back to the Woodlands.
Really? That would be... Thank you.
Come by the business office. I can't make any promises.
Right, of course.
We will tell Snow. I mean, it seems like she should have people that are
Snow's
decent.
hair.
Snow White? Why...
We found her hair like this inside Lily's glamour. Anti-green.
Anti-green leaf.
This must be the witch Crane was using.
I guess Dee and Dumb were getting the hair for Crane and sending it to her? That's not a pleasant thought.
How could they sneak into her apartment though?
There's
They're
no
big fellas.
address on
How
it.
could...
So what now? Snow would probably want to know
Uh,
about this.
Yeah,
I'll check in with
call
the
her and
business
stuff.
office. Maybe there's a record of anti-green leaf.
I think I saw a phone near the back.
Oh, thank you. And it just happens to be there.
You're welcome, Sheriff.
So, like,
Office, this is Snow White.
Hey, Snow.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I've been answering angry phone calls for hours. People want to know where Crane is. How'd it go with the Tweedle brothers?
No
Pretty
address
good.
yet, but I got a name for Crane's witch. Anti-Greenleaf. You heard of her?
No. I'll get Buffkin started looking for a record, but it might take some time.
Huh. Somebody's got to know where to find her. And Snow, I found a note with some money attached. Crane has been embezzling from Fabled Town.
Of course, because why half-ass being a complete sleazeball? Do you think this is tied to the murders? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I actually don't. I can't
Maybe.
know.
You might want to try Holly's place, see if she hasn't burned Lily's things yet. Or Crane's, you might find something there. Although Bluebeard's been there. I'll leave it up to you, but we don't have much time. Crane is meeting...
Do you want to ask about Flycatcher? I know this is like the least thing. I'll go to Crane's apartment because
I'll
I'm
go to
sure we
Crane's
can go to the
apartment,
Chip Chat
see if
bar,
there's an address or something.
regardless of what we do.
Okay. I'll give Buffkin the name and hope he finds something in the records.
Let me know what he comes up with.
I'll be in touch. I hope you'll do the same.
We'll catch him, Snow.
Bigby, I have to go. Someone just came in. Good luck.
Okay. I can't remember what I was going to say before that happened. Ah, that's awkward. No, it's gone. It's gone. I don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, if we're going to go to the Crane's apartment, I think I'm going to leave it there. I think so. We got another book of fables. Let's see. Which one is it? Flycatcher. So I'll quickly do Flycatcher and then I'll call it a day for this episode. So, the Frog Prince. He's a prince, really. A former prince turned into a frog by a witch. Are you messing? So he's a frog prince. He doesn't look like a prince. He doesn't act like a prince. The friendly Genile, I don't know what that word is. Flycatcher now carries the nickname as an unsuitable reference to his propensity for catching and eating flies. No, he's not much of a prince. His wife and their children were brutally murdered back in the homelands, a fact he attempts to deny himself by committing to a series of endless tasks and janitorial duties. That's quite sad, to be honest with you. Like, the fact that he's so kind of passive and sort of, you know... Oh, that's really sad. He's like got one of the saddest stories, I think. I haven't done Dr. Swinehart either. I think that's one of the saddest stories, though, that I've read about. So his wife, and he had kids as well. Oh, that's a bit sad, isn't it? I think I've got a newfound respect for Flycatcher, even though he looks a bit, you know, down in the dumps, but I suppose you wouldn't take care of yourself, really, if you've had that happen to you. That's really sad. That's like the saddest story. It really is. Okay, so Dr. Swinehart, the army surgeon. Dr. Swinehart is the resident Fabletown physician, so skilled in the art of instrumental surgery that he can safely operate on himself. He served as an army medic for many years, sometimes using his talents to impress the locals. He currently runs the special research section of the Knights of Malta Hospital, so named to discourage people for investigating what is actually reserved, Babel's focused health facility. Oh, well, that's good then. But I would imagine, wouldn't they have like a veterinary kind of centre for all these fables that are like animals? Wouldn't like a vet be better than a doctor? I don't know. Anyway, I think that's enough for this episode. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like or a comment in the section below, and I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, guys.